Hei, tervetuloa tähän Kohtaamisia-sarjaan RTVn kanavalla. Olemme tällä kertaa täällä Lapinlahden sairaalassa tai entisessä sairaalassa, jossa tällä hetkellä mulla on vastassa muutama hyvin eksoottinen vieras. Tulen puhumaan kahden intialaisen joogin kanssa. Toinen heistä on Acharya Ragmayananda. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to you.
Ja toinen on Dada Bhavottarananda.
Namaskar. Kiitos.
Ja katselijoille tiedoksi vain, että tämä keskustelu käydään englannin kielellä, joten vaihda tietoisuutesi englannin kielelle. Welcome again, and I hope that we can cover many subjects, but mainly in the area of meditation, yoga, and spiritual enlightenment, if we might call it like that. But maybe we can first sort of touch a little bit of your point in your life. When this transformation happened, that you decided to dedicate your life to yogihood and serving people in this manner.
It was 1981 when I went to see my master, my guru, Sri Ananda Murtiji. And when I personally went in again in 1986, then I saw him and I feel an attraction. The ideas, the philosophy, what he has given, and I saw the various monks and nuns there working for him, and it brings me an attraction that I should also be a monk by seeing the people there. And but somehow I went back to my home, but within a month or two again I come back and join in the mission as a monk. And it's really, since then I'm enjoying every day and every moment.
What age you were then when you dedicated?
It was, I just completed 18 and I entering 19, that time I came.
19?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The day I complete, next day I came.
So maybe we can hear as well Bhavottarananda. How did you become a Dada?
When I was studying that time, in the beginning, in my life, the spirituality was very essential to follow true dharma, true meditation practice. But it was not happening, and I was little bit confused when my family used to send me different pilgrims to do worshipping or different temples, but I was not satisfied to doing this external worship. But I was thinking, when I got grown up, then my awareness came, the God exists and he must be there some in the form where I can find him and I can believe very strongly, not so many gods and goddess, but I think he is there in one way somewhere. So I found Ananda Marga when I was studying there, and one Dada came in my college and he given the talk about the science of biopsychology and meditation. Then immediately I was starting meditation, learned meditation from him, and then I went to see the Guru 1988. And when I saw the Baba, and I couldn't understand much, but I saw the dynamic young dedicated monks and nuns are working for different relief project, different project of service, school, children's home, and flood relief activities, or many project. Then I decided also to become monk in 1988. I become monk, and I had also personal contact with Guru Sri Ananda Murtiji. And since also I am very happy working around 15 years I was working in India, and also I'm working around 15 years in Hong Kong sectors, Manila sector, and Berlin sector.
All right.
So it is great experience in different sector, different country, and different relief work project with the different languages. And I used to speak Chinese. I used to speak Korean language also. I learned, and as Baba says, as my master says, wherever you go, try to learn their culture and mix with their culture, and then definitely those country people will love you and accept you, and definitely it will be good to work with them and flourish my ideas, the true spirituality and work.
And you, in my understanding, you speak also somewhat Finnish now.
Joo, mä puhun suomalainen kieli, joo, mä rakastan suomalainen kieli, joo, hauska tutustua.
So I can say as a Finnish myself, I can say that many people will love you because you speak and you try to speak their language.
Joo, mä Suomessa on melkein 5 vuotta. Mä yritän puhua suomea. Joskus mä menen, se on erilainen ryhmä. Mä puhun suomea siellä, mutta mä olin täällä on Suomessa 5 vuotta, lisä 5 vuotta. Se on, mä tykkään puhua suomea.
All right, but we can continue now in English. So, and you are, stationed in Sweden.
Yeah, now I'm stationed in Sweden. Last 4 years I'm working in Sweden, and I also learn Swedish a little bit, but I can speak and communicate with the people. And this is a very good experience that we are learning the languages, so that's why people are getting more close to us. And they are very much interested in yoga and meditation. They come with clean heart and they learn the subject in a very nice way, and they accept the real philosophy of yoga. That is really they are appreciating like anything. Yeah.
As I have attended many Ananda Marga darshans or sort of meditation practice sessions, I can also share a little bit about, and I know that how the learning continues, or how it is sort of a step-by-step process, how you learn to meditate. First, there is oftentimes in meditation practice sessions, they are singing. Darshan, in darshan there is a singing, and can you tell about what does the singing and music does for people who tend to learn, who wants to learn meditation?
Yeah, my master says that music is the subtler method. It is a very the psychological and very soothing method that it helps to connect ourselves with the divine, with the supreme. So it is a very easy way. Music is the very, that's why we always play music in order to make our mind, the external mind, to be internalized, to make the mind calm and quiet, so that we can meditate for a longer time. That's why we used to sing several bhajanas. We called it bhajana. Bhajana means the devotional songs. That my master has given already 5,018 devotional songs called Prabhat Sangit. Means the song of the morning dawn. That means whenever you are meditating, the morning is there, means still the whole day it is there. That means it is giving a new light, where darkness is gone in your life and a new light has come. Let us awake, arise and go in the path of spirituality. This is what the Prabhat Sangit means. We have many songs, 5,018 songs, all are devotional. And apart from this, my master has given another musical composition which is called Kirtana.
Kirtan.
That is Baba Nam Kevalam.
Yes.
That is the Kirtan Mahamantra. It is eight letter. Total 8 letters are the Ba, Ba, Na, Ma, Ke, Va, La, Ma. So 8 letters there in the Kirtan. And Kirtan, that means we are in the, Baba used to say that we have 9 chakras in our spiritual journey.
Okay.
Right from
No,
Muladhara.
not 7.
No, it is 9 total.
Okay.
So right from Muladhara to Sahasrara. So we are in the Muladhara chakra now, and we have to go to the Sahasrara chakra. So we need 8 jumps, 8 jumps. That's why this Ba, Ba, Na, Ma, Ke, Va, La, Ma. We are jumping one chakra to another, going to the Sahasrara chakra in that way, in the spiritual movement. That's why this Kirtan is very, very effective, not only for ourselves. My master used to say that anybody who listens this Kirtan also, it will automatically, it will give some pleasure to them. Even if we are many times we used to serve people, those who are mentally ill or those who are not feeling well, those who are sick, and many other cases we used to handle the situation, and people feel very much soothing, pleasant with this special Bhavanam Kevalam music.
So in a sense, this Bhavanam Kevalam, which is one of the words or connection, the words, a couple of words that are sung in the repetitious manner. It is also a mantra.
Yeah, it is also a mantra. It is called Bhavanama Kevalam, the Kirtan or mantra.
Kirtan.
So before doing meditation, we used to practice the bhajanas and also kirtanas, so that you have to, because it is a preparation for meditation. Preparation.
Yes.
After preparation, then only we are going for our meditation. And then we can get good meditation, and we can sit at least half an hour, 1 hour, or whatever it may be, and we'll be enjoying like anything. Yeah, this is.
Do you have something to add to this?
No, so Dada, as Dada says, so Kirtana is the Ashtachari Siddha Mahamantra is not just Baba has given, but in the history, if you say 7,000 years before, Lord Shiva, first he composed this Ashtachari Siddha Mahamantra, Om Namo Shivaya. It's like, so Shiva came 7,000 years before, and he still in around the world there are many, like even in Indonesia or in Thailand or India or neighbor country like Tibet, there are many several Shiva temples are there, and people is still singing. But the Lord, the Taraka Brahma, the you can say Sadhguru, when he comes in the transitional phase, so like Shiva came 7,000 years before, so he composed the Ashtachari Siddha Mahamantra, Om Namo Shivaya. There is also 8 letter, Ashtachari Siddha Mahamantra.
Okay.
And still there people are singing. But after that, 3,500 years before, Lord Krishna came. He also given the mantra is Hari Om Tat Sat. So Hari Om Tat Sat. Yeah. So that is also Ashtachari Siddha Mahamantra. And still then when this actually 3,500 years after Baba came, then also Baba is as Tarak Brahma. He not only mantra, but he has given the complete philosophy also for minimum requirement for whom society, like he need, he says without minimum requirement, without food, even you cannot do bhajana or you cannot do meditation. So society, our society must be strong to give the minimum requirement to the all beings, not only human beings, but all animal, plant, birds, they should get minimum requirement. So our government should be like that. So he has given one socio-economic philosophy is called Prout, and Prout has minimum requirement, food, medicine, clothes, shelter, education.
So this proud is within Ananda Marga.
Yes,
Okay.
it is without proud there is no Ananda Marga, and
Okay.
with the proud is the base of Ananda Marga, because
The proud is sort of one section of Ananda Marga
yeah,
society.
yes. So proud is the one of the department. Baba has given many departments, like as a Ananda Marga is like a mother organization. So there is like a EROS called Education Relief and Welfare Section. Is work for the education, and then another is SDM, Seva Dharma Mission,
Okay.
is work only spread the spirituality, and there is called VSS, Volunteer Social Service. He give the physical fitness, psychic development and spiritual elevation for organize many sports like SSAC, Spiritual Sports and Adventurous Club.
Okay. But when you have so many things that
Yeah.
are essential for the health and well-being of man, within this Ananda Marga society, how do you feel that, do we as a northern country, Sweden and Finland, do we need those things, or do you see that we already have quite well established welfare here and good living? How do you feel?
Yeah, that is good. That you see, our human being, we are going with different types of. We inside body we have different glands, and it is everywhere it is equal for everyone, whether Western or Eastern, it doesn't matter, and they are secreting different hormones inside our body. When you are in stress, when you are in problem, stress is common for everybody, and it is nothing to do with anywhere the people belongs to. But anyway, this stress, what it does, this stress used to block the hormone secretions.
Yeah, but are the people sort of? Do you feel that the people are different in India and in Europe, or in Northern Europe, like Scandinavia?
Yeah.
Or are the societies different, or the cultures?
Yeah.
Are they forming us a more healthy or more spiritual?
Yeah.
What do you feel that is lacking,
There is
in our society?
As Baba says, actually, when Baba came in 1978 in Europe, Baba said these Scandinavian countries, they are very much progressive, they are very much self-dependent, they are very much the proud ideology. The proud is
Okay.
they are thinking about their citizens, and they are caring, but still need the true spirituality.
Okay.
People should not accept dogmatic idea.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
people, even they can build the concrete forest for living standard, well higher level, but they need true spirituality.
Okay.
And that's what Dada is explaining.
So that's what you see. The people are very good here, very simple, very moralist, and they are very, you can say they are very dedicated, and they are very honest people, and they are very, very innocent even. But still, that much is not sufficient, because they have to go more deeper into the self. They have to connect themselves with the Supreme. Then only they will be more elevated.
Okay.
In that case, they need
And
it.
in this,
Yeah.
you come to the picture.
Yeah, in this.
You are here to
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
not to give us
Yeah.
all that, but to help us to
Yeah.
progress.
True.
And so let us go more deeply into the idea of yogic practice,
Yeah.
including meditation.
Yeah. So this is, you see, human mind is always, it needs peace. Everyone needs peace. Even if you will not give me food or not give me money or don't give you anything, but if I have a peace in my mind, then everything is okay. So people need more happiness and more peace.
So that's number one nourishment.
Pardon?
Is it number one, nourishment?
Yeah.
The peace.
Yeah, people need peace. Second thing, they need happiness. Everybody wants to enjoy and explore their capacity, and everybody wants to enjoy and enjoy more and more. Nobody wants any type of trouble or pain or any type of discomfort or anything. People don't like it. Everybody wants happiness and they want the pleasure. That is the thing, that is the human nature.
So and the opposite of that is pain,
is
or
worry,
suffering,
tension, suffering, many things are there.
So
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why people, even though they have many things with them, maximum government is also providing them, and people also they are trying to procure themselves with the necessities, but still they are not complete in themselves. Something is missing. Yeah, so that sometimes they are in trouble. Sometimes old age, it is also a problem for everybody. Then after sickness is another problem. It can come at any time. Accident, it has no boundary. Anytime it may happen, as it happened to you when you are 22, maybe 45 years back. So these things, we cannot avoid these situations. Apart from these, natural calamities are there. So we cannot avoid such circumstances. So naturally, somewhere we need help.
Yes.
At the same time, we have to fight with our physical necessities, and we have to be more to the mind, and we have to go towards our spirit and towards our supreme. So that is the supreme consciousness which is inside.
Yes.
So mind is between this body and supreme consciousness.
Okay.
So we are in the middle. Mind is the main object which feels pain and pleasure. Body, of course, it feels, but up to a small extent.
Is mind a vehicle?
Mind is the most powerful entity which is connecting body and soul.
So
it is balanced.
Is it vehicle?
It's
that
a vehicle.
We can travel.
Yeah, we can travel either towards the body or towards the mind, soul.
Yes.
So always like a pendulum. It's sometimes here, sometimes there, sometimes here, sometimes there. So means it's very hard to explain. So anyway, but when we are going towards the body, when mind is moving towards the body, then we are feeling pain, pleasure, this, that, and when mind is going towards body, it creates desire. I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. This is going on.
Yeah,
but when
that seems to be endless.
Endless. So, sure. And when this mind is going towards the soul, it gets happiness, pleasure, bliss, tears, and enjoyment. So that's what the meditation is helping us to move towards the soul. Meditation is a simple technology.
Let us try to be a little bit clear for the viewers that meditation, can we say that is also called awareness?
Awareness, yeah, true.
So, or sometimes I've heard also this comparison that it is like a light that is brought to darkness.
Yeah.
So that we can see things more clearly.
Yeah. Of course, we are three personalities in one, every one of us, the body, the mind, and the soul. We can see our body, but we have no capacity to see our mind. And soul is still inner side, in the middle of the mind there is soul.
There is a thought.
There is the soul is the center point of the mind.
Soul.
Soul. S-O-U-L. Soul.
Okay.
Soul, or you can say the supreme.
Yes. First I thought that you said thought.
Yeah.
Soul.
Soul. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the exact. Yeah, you are true.
Soul.
And the center point of the mind is the soul. So if we cannot see the mind, then how can we go to the soul? That is a question. So that's why we need we need a technique to go there, and that is called meditation. One more thing I want to add here. Human being, even though every one of us, you may work for 10 hours, I may work for 12 hours, he may work for 14 hours, but still you need some rest, because after some time we will be tired, we have to take some rest. But still we want to work more, we want to do more, but still our capacity is limited up to some extent. So that's why some people with meditation, you can increase your capacity.
Okay.
Even you can work 20 hours, 22 hours even.
Yes.
1 or 2 hours or 3 hours sleep is enough to compensate with the help of meditation.
Okay.
If a person is doing meditation, naturally the sleep reduces.
Okay.
The human capacity it increases.
Yeah.
Second thing, after meditation what happens, you know, the mind becomes focused, concentrated, and it used to help us to plan our work for a day in a systematic way. And you know, that day if you are doing, you can we can have an experiment a day without meditation. If you are working, how the experience we are getting, and with meditation if we will do the same work with less tension, less problem, enjoying.
So it's like this,
Yeah.
that the mind without meditation, or when we are in our daily activities and
Yeah.
so on, our mind goes this and that
Yeah.
direction
Yeah, yeah.
all the time.
Right,
Sort
right.
of like that,
Yeah.
and we try to manage our lives
Yeah.
in midst of all this chaotic
Yeah.
thoughts
Sure.
and feelings. So let me know if I understand correctly
You are
that
correct.
that you are talking now that meditation brings us to sort of focusing our energies
Yeah.
into the areas that we are more able to do things, and we shorten the sort of the goal or the plan and the goal, you know, shorten the work
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
We are more effective.
Yeah. I can give you, if you don't mind, I can give you an example, then
Yes,
it will be
please.
more clear that once there is a small story. There was a king, and the king was very, very old without any children. So who will be the next king? That was a question. And anyway, the announcement was made that whoever wants to, a qualified person should come to become the next king. So many people came in a queue, and it was hundreds of people. Then you have to select only one out of hundreds.
Okay.
So then anyway, with many tests, the king took himself many tests, and one by one they were disqualified, and finally there are two persons who are equally qualified in all the subjects to
Okay.
become the king.
All right.
But still one will be the king out of two. Then he was not knowing how to get the next king. Then by the way, minister came and he told, I will take the last examination for these two. Okay. And he himself brought them to a garden.
All right.
Where they are equal size of two trees, the two pine trees, equal size,
Okay.
equal thickness, equal height, equal. And he gave him 2 eggs. Okay, whoever will cut the tree first, he will be the king. Both are given one eggs, one tree.
Okay.
So the first person, he started immediately to cut the tree, but the second one is not doing anything. He first went and find a file,
Okay.
and he started sharpening the eggs.
Okay.
It took 5 minutes to sharpen. By that time, he had already started and gone to up to some extent.
Yes.
But the second one has not started anything, and he came after 5 minutes by sharpening the eggs, and within short time, maybe in 5 minutes, he can able to cut the tree within no time. But still the person is doing hard labor, hard work, but he could not able to get the achievement, not the success. Because this fellow got achievement because he was doing meditation. And due to meditation, he could understand, he could focus his mind, he could see the tree, he could see the eggs, and he could decide, oh, it is no, I should not work immediately, I should plan, a proper planning. So meditation helps us to plan our work in such a way, with less energy, less effort, we will be the successful
And
one.
sharpen our
Yeah.
internal axe,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that we might cut our sort of materialistic tree
Yeah.
that is sort of hindering the liberation.
Yeah, that's the trick. tree.
Yes.
So that's why meditation is almost maximum beneficial with our day-to-day life, and it gives, because when your works are done in a proper way within less effort, then automatically you are getting plenty of time to enjoy. So automatically people like this meditation, and with meditation we are doing our work better way. And second thing, people are appreciating, efficiency is growing because we are efficient enough to do the work in short time. So that's why, and the judgment after meditation, the judgment becomes very, the what I can say, the after meditation, the judgment becomes very accurate, very correct.
Yeah.
So people like the judgment even.
So what are you saying, that judgment becomes
Judgment means if you are in dilemma, what to do, where to go. Suppose you are many times, many cases, people are not understanding where to go, what to do.
Wasting their energy.
Energies.
Yes.
So it helps to take a judgment to get the judgment.
To take the right action.
Right action. Suppose that is one case. Second thing, if some of your two children are fighting and you are the judge to give a clear judgment, so both the parties should be happy. Mm-hmm. And you are not finding a suitable judgment that what should I give that both will be happy, not one party will be happy and other will go away. No. Mm-hmm. So you need such a type of judgment, such a type of thing you have to give, that nobody is means all people will be happy and people will be liking. Oh yeah, what a judgment. So these things can be achieved through meditation. Yeah.
So thank you. And I thought that while you were talking, I thought that wouldn't it be sort of wonderful to experience a little bit of a meditation, and what would be the better way to really sort of share that as well with the audience or the people who are viewing this program. Maybe we could start and do a little bit of kirtan together, and you could show me and I could join in perhaps in the way, and
you are meditating,
and then we can continue after that as well.
Yeah, so it is very simple method. Once you really got into the meditate, so people just in the beginning it is very, many people think the meditation is very good, and they get books and they read the books and try to follow the books and start to do the meditation. But meditation, people try to just close the eye and when you are conscious mind, you are looking everywhere, so you can see the tree, you can see the wall, you can see the pictures and everything. But the moment you close your eyes, you go to subconscious mind, and when you're going in subconscious mind, then there is another very, like a, how do you call it, it is like a bunch of thought was there when you open the eyes. Now you are closing the eye and you see your thought is more, actually more. But how? You can focus when you feel, suppose you are in the ocean side and suppose you are in the deep forest, your thought is very focused. You feel, wow, it is the paradise. It is the paradise. I'm enjoying my mind. I'm enjoying my peace. And when you get proper mantra, proper mantra, then you can focus on your mantra and reciting with the inhale and exhale, and then you can do more meditation and you can enjoy, like when you hearing the mantra, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Baba Nam 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 Kevalam.
Thank you. There seems to be light here, and the words are feeling a little bit unnecessary after this, but still, can you remind us what those words of Babanam Kevalam, what do they mean?
Yeah, actually the Baba Nam, there are three words, Baba, Nam, Kevalam. These are the three words are there in this Kirtan mantra. Baba, it is a very, it is a powerful word. You can say it is very loving word, because we used to, in Sanskrit, it is a Sanskrit word actually, Baba, which means very nearest and dearest entity, very closest entity. Closest in the sense where I can express everything of my life without hiding anything. That is we are calling the closest entity. Even though if you are not saying also, he knows everything what is going on inside, it's called Baba. So that's why in our childhood, people used to call their grandparents as Baba. Baba means very closing entity, very loving entity, very caring entity. So that's why it is called Baba. Baba means here in this place with the supreme entity which has given us birth and which is caring us, and one day we will return back to that supreme entity, is called Baba.
Is Baba as well, teacher?
Yeah, we can say he's a master. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
So Baba, Nam means name, and Kevalam means only the name of the Supreme.
Okay.
That is Baba Nam Kevalam.
Okay.
And that's what we can say, that, oh Supreme Entity, I love you. This is what the Baba Nam Kevalam meaning. Oh Supreme, I love you, I pray you, I like you, I want to be with you. This is what the Baba Nam Kevalam. Baba Nam Kevalam. Yeah, this is the meaning. Yeah.
Yes.
You can tell something about your experience, how you've been
in what?
in a meditation life, because you are the one of giving psychology, how do you call, the remedy of people who have stresses of the like a mental or physical or
I'm a therapist. So I oftentimes use meditation as part of the practice, and I think it's a very important part of a practice. I also had a teacher who was my, when I was studying transpersonal psychology and hypnotherapy and so on, he was from Russia, and Sergei Kuprianov, and he used a lot sort of this technique of not talking in therapy session at all, just quietness, not saying a word. And sometimes I felt like when I was still studying with him, I felt that why doesn't he want to talk? You know, why doesn't he want to talk? And isn't that meaningful that we try to name things? Of course it is important, but I don't think that it's all that matters. Or oftentimes we in the West particularly we speak too much. We analyze things so much that then we miss totally the point that is unseen, which is also spiritual.
Yeah, true.
And I think that in the practice that I have found out is that meditation is very important, and this sort of approaching together the silence and the unknown. It also gives a lot to this part of ourselves that is oftentimes missed and forgotten within ourselves. Can be a little child, sort of long time ago, and it's still living within us. So I think that the silence as well gives kind of a hug to this little child.
So good, yeah.
So, this.
True.
It's very, but anyway, it is the meditation is very, very essential, and I hope the viewers they should really go to deep meditation, and they should find their real master. You know, there are many masters in different field, and it take maybe many life even you to get real master, because you have to prepare yourself as a student to get real master, you know, to real teacher, because there are there are three kinds of guru. We can say like a lower guru, middle guru, and highest guru, you know. So we say in Sanskrit like Adham, Madhyam, and Uttam guru. So Uttam means highest. So these gurus have their own power, you know, different power, you know. So even in the beginning, like in the temples or very even our mother father is teacher, our teachers are teachers, but in the university there is teacher. But in the spiritual field, if you go, you get some meditation practice. They teach very simple meditation technique, but as I understood, the guru, like a lower guru, when he teach, when he guide to the disciples, and disciple go against to him, he may not recognize you who you are, but he already taught you something. He has not that much capacity. He can recognize you are my disciple, but he can guide you about at least to hope of the spirituality, and you practice. Then second guru, his capacity is to teach you, and also he guides sometime. He takes care. Because he has more power. That's why we can say it's like a middle guru, not lower guru. He become middle guru because he has such a power. He remember, oh, he is my disciple, and I want to take care of him. So he will keep communicating with you by mentally. It's called telepathic way or physically way. He will, because he has the responsibility. He want to take care of you because you came in contact, and he has that capacity. He want to make you liberate. So he time to time contact with you, but also he has that much capacity to just guide you, and he can bring you more uplift. But another is called highest guru, called Uttam Guru, or called Sadguru, or you can say Tarak Brahma. His capacity is, he is like a master of master. So he knows your past even, because you are also elevated disciple. So now you came in his contact, so he teaches and he knows your future. So he has the capacity to punish you even, to bring on the spiritual path. Punish means he knows, I will guide him. He is the master. That is why we call him Sadguru.
Sadguru.
Yes, Sadguru. So Tarak Brahma, or real master, we can say him. So real master, to get real master, you have to be the real disciple. You have to be uplifted. So
this real means to be ready, isn't it?
I think so. Yes. That spiritual master, like we can say even Shiva, Krishna, Jesus Christ, or you can say so these are, and Sri Sri Ananda Murti Ji, Baba. So as we almost 30 years we came in contact with Baba physically, we know how he was punishing and how he was taking the work from us. So the rules, he give all complete philosophy, He's just not only teach the meditation, but he takes the work also.
But isn't it so that your master Sri Ananda Murtiji, he was not all that accepted in India, that there were many who opposed him because he was so radical in sort of trying to change, or trying to liberate people to see how injustice works in different fields, how we forget that we are equal, that we all people, we are same, and that we should give the same opportunity to all people. Wasn't this all that he was trying to sort of help us to see in India? And not all people, agreed on this. I mean, they were opposing him.
Yeah, that's good. Baba means the master. He has given a nice philosophy, a complete philosophy, because till now the philosophy and science used to be separate. The scientists used to go on their own way and philosophy used to go on their own way. But first time Baba has bring the science, society and the philosophy together. So that's why Baba has given also a social philosophy, how to develop this society. So the people, those who are doing the corruptions, they oppose, automatically they will oppose us. That is natural, And due to this those who are doing exploitation or corruption, those people, they were against to our philosophy, even to Baba. When he was physically there also, they touched Baba like anything that might be knowing. He was very much touched by the then government, and Baba was sent to the jail for some time, but anyway, he came out with false charges and false cases, but Baba was released with dignified way, and he came out, and again he started doing the propagate the ideas, and people were so much curious and eager to see him, to know his philosophy. Even his lifetime, Russia and the China, those who are opposing Baba strongly, but due to his philosophy, they also invited Baba that please come and guide us, how can we will prosper in our country. So that's why in the beginning, those who are not understanding him or his way of working, they were little bit not cooperating, or rather they were mispropagating against him, but afterwards they all become very cooperative, and of course there was certain people, those who were the two persons, as I told you, the corrupted people or those who are doing exploitation, though they cannot support at any way, in any place, any caste. Apart from them, everybody were supporting. Even many government also invited Baba to come to their countries and to establish this economic philosophy, which is Baba has given, called proud, everywhere in the world, and people are now knowingly or unknowingly they are following the same path what Baba has already explained to them. Yeah.
I think that as we pointed out in the beginning, that one part of your work in Ananda Marga and you as yogis, you try to help people who really need help.
Yeah.
For instance, could be, as you mentioned, children's homes, or people who are in prison, or people who are perhaps using drugs and alcohol excessively and get into trouble with their lives, and also other kinds of sort of mental difficulties that people might have, or this unhappiness that you talked also a lot. So you try really to change and help people to change into more happy life.
Yeah.
Sort of a good life that works for benefit of all people. And
yeah, I can share one. I mean, when I was working in South Korea is like a similar like a Europe. It's very developed country. It was suffer a lot before during wartime, but South Korea prepared very much develop. So when I was working there, I was thinking what I had to do with this advanced society. So I went to this mental challenge people. I talked with my organization members. There was one doctor, so he asked me, Dada, these are the way we can work with them. Of course, I used to teach yoga and meditation with the different university, different colleges or different association. But my main point was how to serve the needy people who is suffering with the dogmatic ideas or something sort of things. So I used to go there, mental, like young people in South Korea. Actually, when these computer games came, so young people becoming very much sick with so there was one hospital for them, those people. Then with my member, I went and contacted with them. So they asked us, these people, may I take you? Because they are young people and they become crazy because this computer game. I say, look, let them attack if they want, but you make ready them. They have many exercises for them, and they arranged for me 25 children, student, young people. And when I was teaching to them, they understand English not 100%. I mean, even I am not English speaker, but when I was teaching them, when I start to teach them, I say, okay, let them how to. I close my eye and I thought, Baba, how I can help these crazy people. Then I asked them, there was big washroom, I bring them all. I say, let's take half bath, or if you want to take full bath, you take. I bring them, and some people took full bath, some took half bath, and I teach how to make body cool and clean and relax. I say, okay, wash up to here, wash leg, keep the navel point cool, neck and pubic area become cool, and wash with the dry towel. And they make cool, relax. And I say, keep water in the mouth and splash your eyes at least 12 times softly, very carefully. You will see your eyelids, your eye nerves, your brain nerves will become cool and relax. I brought them in the yoga center, means the big hall, and let them, everybody have the yoga mat. I say 5 minutes, savasana is called dead posture. Relax your breath, catch your breath, find yourself. Where are you? How you are? I say take just deep breathing, and I just explain how to take deep breathing. Inhale means, I say inhale, your stomach should go up. Very easy. And exhale, your stomach should go down. Keep repeating 5 minutes and come, relax, come, relax, relaxing. 1 hour, 40 minutes or 45 minutes, I taught them very few yoga postures. Their body was so flexible, these young guys, and they did very nice. And I taught them Shiva Tandava dance. Even though it was first time, they tried because they were young, dynamic, they have a lot of energy because they can concentrate, and they did. And after self massage, I thought, how did you feel? They say it is wonderful. It is wonderful. I say, are you sick? They say, no, we are not sick. I say, well, I understand you people are not sick. Not anymore you are sick. But because something problem was there in your body, in your mind, that's why you are in this hospital. Now no more you sick. Doctors are trying to heal you people. Try to understand who you are, what is your existence, what is your life. Life is very, very meaningful. Try to understand and focus yourself. And 5 minutes we try to do the singing Baba Nam Kevalam, standing Kirtan, and the steps. When I was doing Kirtan with them, they were doing so nice. They even could not understand the meaningful, but they were singing with the melody. And they tried to focus, and they did meditation. And I was going regularly to them, and doctor was so happy because they could heal themselves. So people, not only that, but I used to go to old care center. I just sitting with them, do little this butterfly stretching, do meditation, try to listen to them because they want to speak, retired people, they want to share with their different experiences with the army retired people, they want to share many stories. So nobody is listening to them, but I having time, I understand their psychology, how to hear them. So these are the work we used to do, but there are also we work like a super cyclone, and I hope Dada can share one of the stories. He has a lot of experience. We were working together in super cyclone in India. The dead bodies are lying down, and we are helping to decompose those people.
Thank you for the wonderful story. Yes, and I think that this sort of gives a picture of a little bit of that what you do and how important your work is in the societies where you work. And you have also shared beautifully how you care about differences and different cultures, and you respect and how you want to bring better understanding and peace, as we started with this idea of peace, that peace is the most important thing. And but unfortunately we have this much time now, and we are able to share this much of your wonderful work, and I thank you very much.
Thank you so
much. You have been
thank you
our
very
guest,
much.
and
thank you so much. We are really obliged to you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And at this time, I like to thank our audience as well,
Thank you.
that you have been with us, and this was our RTV's special program concentrating on areas like yoga and meditation. And next time is something new. So please come back and follow us. Suomen seuraajille myöskin sama asia, eli tämä oli tämänkertainen Kohtaamisia sarja, joka tapahtui täällä Lapinlahden entisessä sairaalan kiinteistössä. Kiitoksia teille ja jatketaan dialogia.